Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to this week's The Glow Up, the series where I am chronicling my glow up. Probably my third in my entire life glow up, as the kids say. First one was around college time. First, I was super overweight my whole life. Probably not as much overweight as I thought, but you really feel it when you're younger. Until you get over that first hump of losing a significant amount of weight, you really feel like that's your identity. So it was more impactful when I was younger, even though I've been at higher weights than that time. But anyways, got into college, lost a significant amount of weight for the first time. It was intoxicating. It was like one of the best feelings I've ever felt in my life. The feeling of, realizing, oh, I can actually lose this weight. And then around, for anybody that remembers when I was posting on Twitter and Instagram, all of my workouts, probably 2 years ago or so, that was the second time that I had a major glow up. And that was a big one. That was, getting into my late 20s. Was huge for confidence as well. I went through a great period of like rock climbing, playing kickball, meeting lots of people, feeling fantastic, that sort of thing. And then currently this is the third time that I will be achieving a big, significant glow up, which is very exciting. And this week I have a lot of good news to share with you and good, motivation and forward momentum. So we'll get right into it. First of all, weight loss update. I have lost 1.4 pounds since last week's glow up video, for a total of, I think, around 20 pounds lost since the start, which sounds like a lot, but ultimately, it was a big jump from the first week and the previous week, like a lot of water weight and bloating and all that sort of stuff. So, 20 pounds, is obviously great, but it's, I don't think, super duper accurate in terms of the effort that I've put in. But yeah, another 1.4 pounds. I definitely would have preferred it to be more. I have had large calorie days. For instance, yesterday, my girlfriend and I went out for ramen. I definitely intuitively ate, like I did not overeat that much, but then we went to like a candy store and got some candy here and there. So I went over about 950 calories yesterday, and that has happened frequently, going over just because, my 2,000 calorie a day limit, just because we're out doing stuff and whatever, it's going to be tricky. Also, I've got family coming in, so that's going to be a challenge as well. But it feels good. I'm still losing weight, not as fast as I would like. However, I'm experiencing life. A good example is I had a kickball match, and then we went out to eat afterwards. And I was originally going to get a salad, but I was really craving a spicy chicken sandwich. So that was the day where I went over. But, in my mind, it's like I'm living life if the opportunity presents itself, and if I'm intuitively eating and hungry, not just eating to eat, I think it's okay. So it feels a lot better this way than, like, oh my God, I went over by a calorie. Okay, well, strip the whole thing. It's just ruined, which is obviously not a very healthy way to look at food. So I think ultimately, even though I'm not losing weight as fast as I would like, I'm still losing weight, and this is much healthier. But that being said, I am going to try to stick to closer to 2,000 calories because honestly, I don't need to eat that much to feel full in this day and age, especially with the anxiety that's still present that I talked about last week. The anxiety has significantly reduced, which is fantastic, because I was really worried it was going to do the thing where it starts ramping up until it's like an everyday thing that I can't get my mind off of. But yeah, it has really, really, really reduced, and that's probably due to what I will talk about as the main course of this video, which is I started going back to the gym. I was not expecting to integrate exercise this early. I really wanted to naturally lose weight, feel better physically, and then, go out and introduce exercise. But with the anxiety that I talked about last week, it just clicked in my head. I was like, oh yeah, I can go to the gym. That helps anxiety so much. It really does. It's a cheat code if you experience that doom and gloom sort of mindset that unfortunately is a part of my psyche. And it's very exciting because it feels exactly the same as it did during my second glow up. So we're on the third glow up. My second glow up, which was the one, that I was tweeting and Instagramming about. So people that have paid attention probably know about. Yeah, it was very, for those that don't know, I went to the gym for I don't even know how long. I'll have to look at some old posts, I guess. But I didn't miss a gym day for forever, which again, on paper sounds amazing, but really it's because I'm such a perfectionist. I just couldn't allow myself to miss a day. But yeah, it's the same feeling, because for those that don't know, during the second glow up, I went through a breakup. I was with this person for 5 years. And then I was very, very, very depressed for a period of time. And then I was like, okay, what are we doing here? Let's get off the couch and do something. And I decided to go to the gym, and then it became very addicting. I never know whether to say addictive or addicting. It became very addicting to go to the gym, assuage the anxiety, and then obviously work on yourself. And again, plus you feel those positive chemicals in your body when you work out. So, I started going back to the gym as of this video. It was near the end of the week, the decision. Because I went to the gym kind of just to test the waters and see where I was at physically. And then I was like, well, screw this. I'm just going to restart the Frankelman's dumbbell only split, which I'll include in the description of this video, which for anybody that's ever heard me talk about working out, I have talked about this program ad nauseum. It is basically just like a muscleandfitness.com, I think Muscle and Fitness, program that is beginner friendly and dumbbell only. So you can go to Planet Fitness, for instance, and just use the dumbbell rack for everything. And I love it. I love it. I hate leg day because it has lunges and step ups, which are two of my least favorite exercises by far. But other than that, it's just, it feels amazing. You work out, your whole body, and you can just use the dumbbells, and it's just great. And I've had a lot of success with it. The best shape I've ever been in was from that program, which, I'm sure there's even better programs, whatever, but you stick with what works. So again, the timeline is early in the week after the last glow up video, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, test the water, see, use some machines, see how strong I still am, whatever. And then later in the week, I think on last Thursday, I was like, screw this. Let's just go restart the Frankelman's dumbbell only split. And then, because it's Easter Sunday, the gym is closed. So I couldn't do leg day. Actually, I'm recording this on Sunday. You're going to see this probably an hour after I've recorded it. So I couldn't do my leg day, thank God, because I hate leg day so much because the gym is closed. But what I'm trying to say is I crammed in 2 really good workouts, because basically how the Frankelman's dumbbell only split is set up is Monday is chest and triceps. I always get this confused. Wednesday or whatever, it's 3 days a week, but whatever days you put it, Wednesday is back and biceps, and then Friday is legs and shoulders. So what I'm trying to say is I didn't even have to do the second workout. I just really wanted to, and it felt amazing. So right now my entire body is sore, especially my pecs and my triceps. Holy crap. Yesterday we were out doing all sorts of stuff as a date day, and I was just sore from head to toe, which I love. I love that feeling, but it also sucks because it's hard to move around. But yeah, it was great. I had a really, really good chest and triceps workout, and then I had a really good back and biceps workout. And then I'm going to do legs next Friday because it's Easter Sunday, so the gym's closed. So thankfully, I don't have to do legs this week. And yeah, I'm just very, very, very happy because not only am I craving to go to the gym again, but also I feel like I'm putting in the effort. I was kind of worried. I've gained so much weight. I was like, oh God, how am I even going to be able to lift this much or whatever? I haven't lost that much muscle mass. Apparently you don't really lose as much muscle mass as you would think, which is really nice because I'm able to stick to somewhat near where I was able to lift previously. And yeah, it's an amazing feeling, to go to the gym and actually put forth effort and actually have the craving for that. So that's very exciting because I was not planning on introducing exercise this early. And then also kickball started up. So that's, not as intensive, obviously, but still some exercise. So with the exercise and the, sticking, basically my calorie list for the past 3 weeks has been, shaving calories down each and every week. So I'm getting closer and closer to that 2,000 calorie a day goal in addition to this exercise, which means as long as I stick with this momentum, I'm going to be shedding weight like insanity. In fact, this shirt I bought recently and it's already like feeling pretty darn loose on me. And I bought this at when it was fitting me. So all in all, that's all to say that things are going very well. Also, if you at home are experiencing the anxiety I'm talking about and you haven't tried working out, try working out. If you're worried about the cost, there are definitely cost-effective places around you. And if you can't afford that, well, I guess you can try to work at home maybe with improvised weights or get your own dumbbells if your family can help you. I don't know. Point is, if you're experiencing the anxiety that I was experiencing, definitely try working out because it is, when you're, feeling those feelings, it's a great way to scoop you out of that hole. So I'm really just really happy because I was really not expecting to start working out this quickly. I was really going to take an extensive break from physical exercise. So yeah, that's going great. Of course, like I said, would like to lose more weight, but as long as I'm losing weight, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to live life. And, if the opportunity arises, like we had ramen yesterday, it was delicious, living life, eating ramen. As long as I'm, I was really wanting to order a couple more pork buns after dinner, but I let myself feel full and I was like, okay, I don't need it. And I was going to get dessert as well. And I was just like, I don't need that either. But I was really craving it in the moment. So you just need to let yourself kind of feel full. But yeah, we went out, had some great ramen yesterday. Yes, I went over my calories, but still lost weight. So whatever. So yeah, the other stuff, water has been a real challenge. This has been the number one thing that I have not been able to do, which is upsetting because it's so simple. Just drink water, but I don't know. I'm just not thirsty as much as I used to be, I guess. Drinking this entire thing every day kind of is a struggle. So I've not been doing great on that, but not a drop of alcohol since I swore off of it, I think last week, which has been challenging, especially when you're in the hole, like I said, abusing alcohol for a week straight to deal with your anxiety. It's hard to rip that away, but I've successfully done it. I've had some NA beers a couple of times last week. This past week, which helps because obviously, it's part of it is just drinking. And if I'm streaming, drinking and having a good time, whatever. But yeah, non-alcoholic beers, I went out after kickball and the bar had a non-alcoholic beer, which by the way was amazing. I wish I remembered what the name of it, what it was. It's a non-alcoholic juicy IPA. I'm not even a fan of IPAs, but it tastes so close to a real IPA. It was crazy. It's got this very colorful can. I wish I could remember what it is. Maybe somebody in the comments knows. But yeah, no alcohol at all, not a drop. Technically, NA beer has point something alcohol, just because I guess the hops process or whatever. But not a drop of real alcohol, for an entire week now, which, I never considered myself an alcoholic, but like yesterday, for instance, we had a great day. We came back with a Hunt a Killer board game, and it would have been awesome to have some drinks with it. But I was like, nope, I don't want to do it. It makes me feel like utter garbage and is obviously going to hurt my weight loss goals. So I was able to successfully resist it. So all in all, outside of the water, which I definitely need to work on, I just need to start drinking it earlier. It's just I have coffee in the morning. I'm not thirsty. I have liquids in me. And it was I don't know, throughout the day, I'm just not, it's tough, but it's an excuse I can do it. So the water I need to work on, but everything outside of that, holy crap, this week was great. It was a huge swing in the right direction. I'm so excited to feel the motivation and the positive snowball rolling again. It's been a long time. So yeah, let me know how your journey and glow up and goals are going in the comment section below. And otherwise, just very happy to update you this week on some good stuff. And I'll see you probably tomorrow because we are majorly shifting the content of this YouTube channel around. Let's Plays in a nutshell don't work anymore, I don't think. So it's time to drastically switch things up, which I will talk about on tomorrow's video. But thanks so much for watching, and have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.